As Commander-in-Chief of the United States of America, I have ordered the U.S. Fifth Fleet into the Persian Gulf. "20% of the world's oil export goes through the Strait of Hormuz. So if the Iranians block that, then the whole world economy will be in dire straits."
Lawmakers in Iran say they are working on a bill that would shut down a key oil shipping route. The bill would specifically target oil tankers bound for countries that support punishment over Iran's nuclear program, preventing them from passing through the Strait of Hormuz.
Iran has to cease its nuclear weapons program, or else greater sanctions will be imposed.
Closing the Strait of Hormuz is such an easy job for the Islamic Republic of Iran's armed forces. I mean, it's actually a basic capability of the Navy.
1.1 million barrels of oil is traded from Hormuz to the United States per day. If the Strait of Hormuz is closed, oil supply to the United States will drop. This will cause a jump in the price of oil due to its low elasticity. Now, the charts behind me are only a rough estimate of what we can expect, but we already see a significant jump in price from P1 to P2 in oil as quantity changes from Q1 to Q2. Even with reserves, the scarcity of oil will cause problems for the United States if trading is stopped.
Gulf oil exporters will be affected one way or another.
The Strait of Hormuz accounts for approximately 20% of the world's oil. If trading is stopped, the oil company is going to have a hard time satisfying customers' demand. We're going to see a 50% increase at least of oil prices, and this isn't going to be good for business. It's not going to be good for citizens. It's not going to be good for the economy as a whole. And the thing is, we can continue to allow this trading to stop, but in actuality, what's probably going to happen is an increase in naval forces by the U.S. and basically forcing the trades to happen. So we can either go about this the easy way and find a way to make the trades happen, or we can use force, which is...
Iran is crazy for trying to close the Strait of Hormuz. 85% of Iran's exported crude oil goes to Asian markets, and 50% of China's imported oil passes through the strait. It is a common interest for the people across the world. China opposes any extreme acts at the passageway and believes that Iran's nuclear weapon situation can be dealt with peacefully.
Consists of the oil-producing countries of the Gulf states of Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, UAE, Qatar, Kuwait, and Oman. We urge the Iranian government to keep the Strait of Hormuz open at all costs. We are an international community. We need the most important energy shipping lane to remain open. We will be in talks with the EU officials and NATO officials regarding the Gulf security.
The president's here to see you now.
The EU will also be affected by
This is true.
So we should do something and united against this. We can't let this happen.
Let's shake on it.
We cannot allow the Persians to block the Strait of Hormuz. If they do, America will act. There may be a war in the Gulf. And if there is, I have utmost confidence that the United States Navy will defeat their foes.
Daniel Yergin, an energy expert and published author, stated that the Strait of Hormuz is one of the most important choke points in the world.